Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Maradona. It's Maradona! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Maradona clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Van Dijk can get it clear. Has a shot! It's their second corner of the game. Batistuta is there, and he can get that clear. Saka gets it away. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Cannavaro makes the interception. Belletti. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity.
Can he finish? He's scored! And it's Iran who take the lead. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So, a breakthrough already. Cannavaro. Barcelona are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Well, played right into his path. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Guardiola. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, what a pass! Great chance! It's in! Barcelona are back in business!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Looking for the run, and he was quick to react. Bellingham. And that is a little undercooked. Mbappe! Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Pedri. Hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Pedri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Iran have their second corner now. Alvarez with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. Cannavaro attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Batistuta providing an outlet on that flank. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Interesting ball. Can he put it away? Sunset gets good distance on it. Lobbed in behind. Bellingham. And it's Belletti. He's had a shot! And it's half-time here. Barcelona head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Isco. Guardiola does really well to win the ball there. Deftly away. And back to the goalkeeper. Belletti. Bellingham. Adams gets across to intercept that. Guardiola. Iran appear to be happy to let their front players face to face. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Barcelona take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Costa Curta. That's Cannavaro. Guardiola. Gets his pass away. Batistuta! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, a delicate chip through. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. And it's Shevchenko. Maradona. He's away. And Shevchenko! They want to be quick to recover this.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
That's a shade optimistic.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Maradona. Shevchenko. Oh, great, now the finish! He has done it! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Substitution.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Shevchenko. And that interception was most necessary. Belletti. No way through. Great ball if he can get there. Good read, needed to be. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Iran clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Could be danger here. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Shapes to shoot! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So the Mbappe is on his own. He's had a hit! Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, here's a chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Italy with the corner, they're first. That's really well cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Costa Curta makes the interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Schneider. Picked out Batistuta! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Griezmann. And he's found a way past. There's the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Bellingham. He's found a way through. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what a climb! And that should get the job done. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Batistuta. And it's Iniesta. It's Iniesta! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Real chance! Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Maradona. Good spot, he's seen the run. Back into the middle. Casemiro spots it and intercepts. Schneider.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Oh, what has happened here? Bellingham finds himself offside. And the first half is done. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are back on the way.
Barcelona really need to bring up their...
Has a go! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Schneider, and it's Maradona. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's intervened well there. Bayer. Bayer sends that a long way. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Bellingham. Belletti. Maradona. It's Maradona! Messi. And he's away. Driving forward. And he's let fly. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
Belletti. Beckenbauer. And it's Belletti. No, no way through there. He's in plenty of space here. Mbappe! And a header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Guardiola.
Barcelona seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Griezmann! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
And it's Belletti. Oh, not quite.
Barcelona really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Schneider.
1 minute at a time.
It's Maradona! Oh, splits! And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. No, no way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Schneider! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Oh, that's well spotted. That has not gone well. And here's Maradona, and he welcomes it in. Header! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Law! Maradona. Now it's Schneider. No, that's been intercepted. Schneider. It's Maradona! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Maradona really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And it's hoisted clear. Sporting have the chance to go the other way. And here's Bellingham. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Looking for the runner. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Shevchenko. Now the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. He rises! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now they can spring out of defence. Neatly clipped into space. And the shot! And he hits the net. And with that goal comes comfort.
Sporting clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Sporting are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Beckenbauer. Belletti. Bellingham. And that could set him on his way. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Guardiola. Now it's Shevchenko. Pedri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Belletti.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's managed to get free. Law. Bellingham. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done.
Law! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And that's a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Oh no, this does not look good. He has found a way through. Opts to play it back. Taken back. Oh, it's Neymar! They are rampant. And surely that settles it. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Sporting find a position of real strength now. Guardiola. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. David Villa. David Villa! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And he was quick to react. Schneider, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cannavaro.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He is just caressing the ball. Law. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Sporting certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Belletti. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Ball's gone out of play. Ball's out once more. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Bellingham. Law. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, good-looking ball. Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's Maradona! Just too high. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, again there's no way through. Chips it through. That is good alertness. Guardiola. Belletti. And it's Guardiola. And that's that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona desperately...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. No, that's been intercepted. Cannavaro. Costa Curta. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Kolomuani is wide and looking to get onto this. Costa Curta. Belletti. It's Bellingham. And that's really well manoeuvred.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
And that could set him on his way. Ederson can pick that up. And he's let fly. He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. Messi. He's had a shot. Oh, it's come loose. Shapes to shoot. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That's a nicely measured pass. Bayer will lay claim to that. And it's half-time here. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So off we go once more.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And it's Maradona. Bellingham stood his ground strongly. And Shevchenko! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Shevchenko has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Bellingham. Shevchenko. Pedri. And it's Messi. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, that pass isn't the... Can he put it away? away! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He can get that clear.
72,306.
That'll be a throw. Mbappe chasing after it. Mbappe. But a foot in here. Might be danger here. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
Port have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Hakimi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Always onto this. That's going to go a long way. And he's quick to snatch it back.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Messi. And again they run. Fletcher! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that would have won it.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Ball is over the line. Swings in across.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
There could be trouble here. Pedri. Hakimi. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There will be 3 minutes.
Costa Curta gets it clear. Shevchenko. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Costa Curta clears it away. So, third corner of the game. Maradona. And that will be the final act. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Cannavaro. Schneider. Moved on forwards. Distributed tidily. Forwards and with intent. Busquets. Threads one in. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Interesting ball. Shevchenko. Dida deals with it effortlessly. Oh, given away. Shevchenko! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Costa Curta. That's a lovely pass. Maradona! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Costa Curta picks it up from the goal kick. Costa Curta. Rudiger was in no mood for any of that. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Shevchenko. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the pass is intercepted. Looks for the finish! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Schneider knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
And it's Belletti. Now it's Maradona. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the further he went... And Shevchenko!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Gets his pass away. Bellingham. Oh, he's in! Shevchenko!
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And Batistuta! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Batistuta put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Kudus look to get on the end of this. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now who's going to be first to this? He could be in here. Mbappe! And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. How would you review the first half?
Barcelona have been huffing and puffing, but they don't look as if they're going to blow anything away. Their end product is just way short of standard.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Has a look and plays it forward. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Fires it. Schneider! That's really well cleared. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he finish? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
The attendance for this
Maradona.
match is 70,987.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
He's in a good position, and the shot! It's a goal! The breakthrough arrives at last!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And it's Belletti. Back into them. Decent hit! Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Corner number 2 then. And he's quick to get it clear again. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Beckenbauer. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Barcelona still ahead by the game's only goal. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Barcelona certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Tries a shot! He's scored! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 17, Schneider.
Both sides then
Number
taking this chance
23,
to turn to their benches.
Number
Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Number 21,
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Hirotoshi Nakata. Number 15.
And the number on the board is 3.
Number 18.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Now that's well seen too. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
That's a little off target. Well, Lionel Messi's last European conquest came in 2015, and what a campaign that was. First leg of the semi-final, Jim, especially so. And Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Cristiano Ronaldo! We've got a goal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And it's Maradona. Beckham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Picked out brilliantly. That's really well cleared. Nicked it back promptly. Bellingham. Maradona. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Played back in. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Bellingham. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Shevchenko, and it's Snyder. Maradona. And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham. Maradona.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got away. Madrid have reclaimed it. There's the whistle for half-time.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first-half performance. They're not at it.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Guardiola. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Maradona. Now it's Mbappe. Chance! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
A case now of complete control.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And he's managed to get free. Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
The attendance for this match
Gets his
was
pass away.
70,987.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, it's batted. Has a goal! He scores!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? He's through here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Schneider. Oh, good spread.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Oh, he's done very... He'll try from distance. And he's gone looking for safety.